Oh, am I recording? Oh, let's pause it. All right, it is 9:01. Welcome to another week of the Wednesday Social Club. So I want to give a round of applause for everybody who's here. People like Lisa, you've been here for like 4 weeks in a row now, or I think five maybe. We're not really keeping track, but it's great. Consistency. This is what gets. This is how the sausage gets made, right? We come back week after week, nice and consistent. Adam, I think this might be your first time maybe coming to Social Club. Welcome. Jared's been here a few weeks. Hannah is new. Hannah, welcome to Howard Hannah. Everybody, Hannah's a new agent in our office. And I think she might have been on once before, but she just got her announcement in Facebook and social media this week as a welcome as a new agent to our office. So we're really excited to have her. So just take a quick look through the scrolling here. All right, so it's a little bit after 9. I kind of wanted to start by going back to saying, like, when we first started, the idea of, why are we doing this? How does this work? And again, when you ask agents, I think, Lisa, you might speak to this too. You ask agents, well, what do you want, right? And they say, well, I want more business, right? I want more business. I want more listings. I want more buyers. And we're saying, yes, but no. Like, meaning, yeah, of course that's what you want, but that's not the first thing you get, right? You have to make those relationships first. And the way you make relationships through having conversations. And through conversations, people will feel like they begin to know you. And if they begin to know you, they might like you. And if they know and like you, they might begin to trust you. And if they trust you, then you can get their business. But if they don't trust you, it's never, ever gonna happen. No one hires a real estate agent if they don't know, like, and or trust. You know, you've gotta have those three things. So if you get those, then you can do business with that person, and then you can hopefully get, we do the follow-up, and we'll get referrals, and your business really grows. So it's been a few weeks since we kind of went through that. So I just wanted to bring that up again. So this week, so I have good news, bad news. Like, good news is here I am, and I'm doing. I'm going to be leading us through this through today's session. Bad news is here I am, and I'm going to be leading us through today's session. Just kidding. Fantasia is on the call. She's listening, but she's on her way to Buffalo. I'm not quite sure what. So Buffalo has something amazing that's going to happen today because Fantasia is on her way there. So that's very exciting. But I'm glad that Fantasia could come in and listen. And at any point, Fantasia, if you want to unmute yourself and you want to, connect and offer.
Yes, I'm here. Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry. I'm still determined to be a part of Social Club. I'm just driving to Buffalo to meet a couple of agents for social media one-on-ones. Like I said, this is just something that I do. Everyone is in need of social media assistance. I'm one person, but Chuck, we're a team. So that's why, we're still going to do these social clubs. And if you have any questions, I will be on the call.
Okay, I sense that maybe we'll have a couple new members here soon. If you're on your way to get these people going, that this is one of the this could be part of their plan, their platform. So that's very exciting. Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, I do want to say welcome to the team, Hannah. I have been seeing your social media posts, surprise, surprise, and you're doing a great job with your hashtags and posting related content for the market. So you are definitely following the 80-20 rule. So I want to congratulate you on that so far. So good.
Awesome. All right, bear with me a second. I had to change my Hannah password the other day. I wanted to get logged in here.
Can I say something while you're logging in, Chuck?
Sure, absolutely.
I also did last week. I want to thank Fantasia for going on and liking some of the stuff on my so I run the Hamburg office page as well as my own personal business page. So I'm sharing to both of those things. So thank you to Fantasia for liking some of my posts and commenting and posting a picture of your cat. I really appreciate that. And I did make an effort to try to find everybody who was on the class last week and like what you were posting. And I will continue to do that because I think the more that we can, like each other's, and again, me being a manager, liking your stuff, I think is good. It's hard to get other realtors to like another realtor's stuff, but I try to go ahead and do that. And Fantasia, when you do it, I really appreciate it too. So thank you for that.
Of course, anytime. I try to like everybody's stuff as soon as I see it.
Does anybody have any other good stories from over the week where you had a post, you had engagement that you weren't expecting, or anything that surprised you? Is there anything anybody would want to share?
Well, I want to share something. So every time that I'm on social media, what I love is the engagement, whether it's from an office level or agent level, and when you do things for the community. For instance, there was a few things that has happened over the weekend, whether it's handing out goodie bags to children, being a part of the farmers market, anything that you do community related and you tag that business or maybe an official that was there, your page is going to get a lot of exposure for that. But through that, you're setting yourself apart from the industry and putting yourself in the front lines of being involved with the community, and I think when you do something like that, the engagement of your page will go up, the likes from your page will go up, and just your personality will shine through that. So if I was you, if you do anything community wise, definitely take some pictures, take some videos, because it will definitely go a long way. So for those offices that's been really engaged, I know, for instance, Henrietta, ironically, some agents as well. I don't remember their names for sure, but I know that I've seen a couple of things on social media, and their page has received a lot of traffic, even to my point of seeing their page and being captured by what they are doing. You know, I'm not the only one that's looking at it, but I feel as you do things for the community, you definitely want that to shine on your social media outlet. So if you have been doing that, you know, keep it up, keep it going, because it's definitely getting a lot of eye traffic.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. So I did, I shared, this isn't about the community, this is just about me and my business, but I did the buy side post, and I boosted it for $1 a day for 10 days out. I did a $10 budget for 10 days, $1 a day, and I got a lead. Somebody went, clicked it, put their address in. I got the notification that so-and-so was wondering about the value of their house. And as it turned out to be a house that I had sold back in 2016. It was, it was a foreclosure, like a, auction.com house, I think. And the guy's in there, and it's been renovated, and he's wondering what it's worth, so that's a lead that I can follow up with. So that's that's part of this. The other thing I want to say before we start doing some posts is today is November 4th. If anybody wants to make that post, I saw a couple people do this post, and here's the thing, I saw at least 2 realtors do this post, and honestly, every realtor can do this post, and it's really funny every time, but it's November 4th, and if your candidate is maybe looking like they might be on the outs, and you wanna move to a different country, you gotta give me a call, right? So that's something that you're going to see a lot of over the next week or so, and so there's some content for you. Go ahead, go do it. I don't know if our marketing team has built it, so I don't. I think you might have to do that on Canva or something on your own. But there's that, and then the other thing I wanted to mention is November 4th, and Thanksgiving is coming up. I want you to think about what's your Thanksgiving post going to be. Have you ever done a Thanksgiving post where you actually do a video post where you speak to your clients, thanking them for all the business, and thanking the other realtors for all the cooperation, or like our thankful post going to be. And instead of grabbing something off of Pixabay, and we put thank you from blah 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 real estate, and that's our Thanksgiving post, we actually get in front of a camera and just say your name and your business, and you want to thank everybody for all the support we've had, especially real estate being such a challenging year we've had with real estate, where we didn't know what was going on, and then we could, and what were the rules, and who knows, and but thanks for sticking with us, and we'll stick with you, and thank you, right? Work on that video post for your Thanksgiving post. And also and as far as the video goes, is it, think about, be ready to put it on IGTV, and be ready to put it on, whether it's a Facebook Live or something that you record and then you just upload it. But I think that's agents who do that in a video format get a huge amount of engagement for that specific post, which we should be doing every year at Thanksgiving. So, cool. I create some posts here for the next week and get them scheduled. Anybody? I do. Okay. All right. So first thing we're gonna do, we got to go to I'm on my Facebook business page. Okay. And I had some posts last week. Let's scroll down. First, I also want to check my tabs and see if I've got my Howard Hanna dashboard open. So let me get that open. Let me get logged in. Of course. Gotta get used to this new password. Okay. All right, signing in. So we're gonna go to the Elevate folder, and then I also have I don't know if did everybody notice that I don't think it was either yesterday morning or Monday morning, we got the email from marketing with the Engage email and the links to the blog posts that you can easily share, share to your profile. So of course you can grab content there too. So where are we? Go back.
Hey, Chuck,
Yeah.
would we also consider, I know I did one Lala Point share for my office, but do you want to do one of those this week too? The Lala Point,
Oh,
the
Lala.
market share?
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea. I haven't thought, I didn't even think about that, sharing that. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I think maybe you and Lisa can tag team on showing that, you know, like the buy side, the Real Scout, you know, Lala Point, things that you can utilize to share. So I think that would be great for the agents, especially the new agents that come on board to learn how to share that, because it's a click of a button.
So where, okay, where is the Lala in the dashboard? What's the, is it under marketing?
Hang on a second. I believe it's, hang on. I always mix up agent tools and marketing because really marketing is agent tools, but let me just look for it here.
Let me go back.
Yes, it's under marketing. So it's under marketing and it's called the Automated Market Share dash New York.
Okay.
On mine, which I know sometimes is different, it's the 5th one down.
Oh, I need to, you know what? I need to share my screen. I haven't done that yet. I just realized. Okay, 2 seconds. Let me go back to this presentation. I'll go to my Zoom. Here's my Zoom. Share screen. Share. I want to share which screen? Not that one. Not that one. I think it's this one. Boom. Okay. Everybody's got my screen now. You're probably like scratching your heads like, Chuck, what the heck are we looking at? You haven't shared your screen yet. All right. So yeah, you go to marketing, you go to Automated Market Share New York right here. And you just pick your market. So what area do you want to focus on that we're number one? So so for me, you know, I work mostly in Genesee County. We got company stories, total volume, or total units. So I'm going to say total volume. So here we go. Number one, Genesee County, total volume company. So share to Facebook, Genesee ranked number one. Okay. Now copy text, graphics. Okay, so here we go. So here's your download. So this is the same thing. So like the download's a little different, you know, and we don't have that thing up in the corner where we hit the download. We download it right here. So I'm just going to hit download, and there it is. If you're on Windows 10, there should be a little bar at the bottom of your screen with your downloads, and if you need to find that folder, you can go over to Windows and you can scroll down to your Windows system, go to File Explorer, and then you go to Downloads, and there's that download that I just did if I need to find it, right? If you're on Mac, I'm not familiar with Mac. That's Fantasia's department, so I'm not as good with that. But there's my file right there. So that's one, or I could use, actually look, so there's this one. But let's go back to my Facebook page and let's go to over to the side, go to publishing tools. We can't just create a post on our page, right? We have to go to publishing tools and we have to click on scheduled posts in order to schedule it for next week. Okay, it's taking a minute here to get this open. So for Adam and Hannah and some people that are on that are new, letting you know that after we're done, I'll upload this video onto our YouTube channel, and you can go back and you can watch it again. You can pause, you can go back, you can go forward, whatever you want to do. So don't feel like if you miss it the first time, you missed it. You definitely didn't miss it. We're gonna do the same process 4 times this morning, and then it's still available again on the YouTube channel. So now my page is up here, and I can go over to below published posts. I can just click on scheduled posts. Give that a chance to bring up a scheduled post. Oh, okay. So let me go down here. So I'm gonna go up here to go create a post. Now, here's my post. Here's my content. So I want to put this photo in. So I'm going to upload a photo. And I'm going to go over to that downloads folder. I'm going to click on that post that I just downloaded. And just click open. And it's going to put that photo here in my post. Now I want to say something about this post. So, you know, we're number one, and we're number one in Genesee County. So, you know, whatever be, you know, ask your question. Whatever your question is, ask your question, and then put your website in. Do I want this to go on Instagram too? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Oh, it's all totally up to you. People tend to engage more when you add text to a post. Tell people about what you're posting. So, you know, Howard Hanna continues to be the number one choice for buyers and sellers in the great Genesee County. Great Genesee County, and Great Genesee County. Thank you, all my fellow Geneseans, right? So I think that's how we say people who live in Genesee County. I think we're Genesean. All right, and then I want to go. Now you can hit preview here to see what your post is going to look like. There we are. We're ranked number 1. This looks like it's more. That's the desktop preview. I actually don't kind of like it. It works better on mobile. The size here. Do you know what I'm saying? Anybody follow me on this one? I don't think this is so. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks that much, but so maybe I want to go do something else. So let me go back to my. My tab here. Here, I think these are better. Genesee County. I think I want to download this one instead. So I downloaded this other one. These look like these are formatted better size-wise for a Facebook post. More of a 400 by 400 format. So let me go back to Facebook, and I can click this X here to get rid of this photo, and then I can upload a new photo. So now I click on upload photos. I go to my new one, although this says it's the same file. Oh, it's different. It had the same name. This I think looks better. I like this better. So, do I want this on Instagram too? Oh, of course I do. Why wouldn't I? So let's hit the preview. Take a quick peek at this. All right. Well, I'm gonna hit schedule post. And now I'm going to schedule it for next week. I'm going to make it my Monday the 9th post. And I usually schedule these for 10 a.m. So I think for your best engagement, either 8 to 10 or in the morning or 4 to 6 in the afternoon are your 2 best time blocks for when you get the most eyeballs on your content. 10 a.m. All right, I'm going to hit schedule. All right, You haven't finished the post yet. Do you want to leave without finishing? Yeah, I want to leave. So I must have had 2 posts going. So let's just give it a second. I want to go, I don't always, usually I don't go back and check, but we're just going to go back and check on this one. Click on schedule posts. I'm going to move this. This is the frustrating part. Try Business Suite. Maybe I should work within the Business Suite. It's probably better. All right. Scheduled. Does everybody have the Business Suite option on their business page? Donna, do you have the business, like when it says? Okay, so here's my schedule post. Fantasia, we're gonna have to look at this, I think. Oh, here we go. Okay, now when I scroll down, I see the whole thing. So this is better. So this post, you can see rank number 1, Genesee County. There you go. So this would be like, this is a branding post. This isn't, there's no call to action. There's, you know, you're not, this is just about help establishing your brand, you know, borrowing from the Hannah brand to elevate your brand. Because when you're a Hannah agent and Hannah is number 1 for me in Genesee County, well, that means I'm number 1 in Genesee County, right? That means people can call me and trust me. That's how that's why I want to work with Hannah, because I want to borrow all that brand recognition and apply it to me. It's awesome. It's really great. So I don't want to publish this now. I want to go to the next one. But I see that this is scheduled for the 9th at 10 a.m. So everybody give yourselves a clap of the hands. You should, this is in honor of Fantasia, you should have a post scheduled for next week, okay? And if you don't yet, again, just stay on and go through this again. Let's go grab some new content. So next week is the 9th. Lisa, before coming on this morning, I was thinking of that page you had sent with the different themes for the different months. Is there anything for next week that we would, I don't have that handy quickly. Just wondering if there was anything that we might want to think.
Oops. Hang on a second.
Okay. You know, while she's checking that out, go on your Hannah dashboard, go type it, if you've got the search bar at the top, type in Elevate to get to the Evergreen folder. Evergreen is that term that's used in marketing to describe content that is always great. It's forever awesome. It's called Evergreen. It always brings the money. It's just great, 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 right? So it's called Evergreen. We work out of this folder all the time. I keep getting my thing wrong. So documents, help, Elevate. No, I did Elevate. I don't want Elevate. I want Evergreen. I have my mind on Elevate. So no, I want to type in Evergreen. Don't type in Elevate. Type in Evergreen. And here you go to your Evergreen folder. And Donna, you're shaking your head at me. You're killing me right now. She's like, Chuck, you're losing it. Yes, you're just. When can we have Fantasia back? Is what she's saying right now. She's like, really? So, all right.
I think, Chuck, you are just highlighting something that is happening today, because November 4th is Stress Awareness Day. And we could argue that you are just portraying a little bit of teaching stress that we all go through.
It's excellent. And I shouldn't.
But good news tomorrow is Donut Day. So if you're still stressed tomorrow, you just get a dozen donuts and you'll be in a sugar coma. You won't care.
So tomorrow's donut day. So, oh my God. So tomorrow, go buy a dozen donuts and deliver them to one of your favorite clients. That's an action. Go do that. Or maybe you've got some first responders or somebody that you want to throw some love to. Go do that and say, hey, it's donut day. Most people don't even know it's donut day, right? Honestly, there's a holiday every day. And we borrow from that. So I'm so glad I asked you that question. Tomorrow's donut day. So
But next week, Chuck, next week, of course, on the 11th is Veterans Day, and it would be a good question for Fantasia as far as how early those graphics are made. I know we're doing full page ads in the papers in our area for Veterans Day. And I know that usually on the morning of a holiday, I hop on to Howard Hanna, New York, and I see what they've made and I share that.
Yep.
But I don't know if that's something in the holiday section. Also on the 13th is World Kindness Day. And I know we've got a lot of kindness graphics in our evergreen folder for just positivity. And then on Sunday, the 15th is Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day. I don't know if we have graphics for that, but you know, and again, Chuck, because you guys have talked about like what's the call to action and trying to get people engaged, you know, even just posting the day before tomorrow's, you know, Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day, post a picture of your clean refrigerator. I don't know.
Or your messy refrigerator, right? And say, look, this is my refrigerator, and it's Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day. Game on. So that's the thing. We're not just showing, you know, you'll get more engagement when you show your crap loaded refrigerator than when you show your beautiful spick and span refrigerator, right? Or maybe that house, like, it'd be funny. I mean, we've all seen that dumpster fire refrigerator at that house we just showed where you open the door and you almost pass out because of the noxious fumes, right? You have to take a picture of that refrigerator and say, hey, this is my fridge. Can anyone come over and help me clean this up? And see who responds. And then say, you guys are my, you know, you're my heroes. This is not my refrigerator. This was blah, blah, blah. But you get the gold star because you stepped up, right? You get a $5 gift card or whatever. Something to, again, create engagement, something to create conversations. It's not about you. It's about you by not being about you, right? So that's the trick. I love what you said though. Next week, what day was it? Is World Caring Day?
World Kindness Day.
World Kindness. So which
Friday the 13th is World Kindness Day.
Okay. So one of these folders, I forget which one of these folders in Evergreen is the memes. Home interiors, home selling tips, home. Do we have Fantasia? Does she remember which folder it is?
Keep going down. They have positive quotes and messages. You're so close.
Messages. So I'm going to go to positive quotes and messages right now, and it's World Kindness Day. So I'm going to go with caring, and I'm going to download one of these caring graphic memes here, and I'm going to post this on Friday for World Kindness Day. If you decide you want to boost one of these posts, even this one that's like it's about caring, you still have to designate this as a special ad category and select housing. Okay, anything with the Howard Hanna logo is going to get flagged by Facebook as a special ad category, and which is fine because of something like this, you're going to spread to as broad an audience as possible anyway. So it's not like you would really dial in that marketing towards anybody specifically anyway. I don't think you would. But here I have, I've downloaded that picture. It's down here in my my little taskbar. And I chose, every one of us needs to show how much we care for each other and the process care for ourselves. Diana, Princess of Wales. Okay, fantastic. So where are we? Facebook, we go back to Facebook. On our sidebar over here, we got schedule posts. We go over here to create a post. And here's my post. So now I'm gonna post that photo. And I click on photo, and here I'm gonna upload it. And here it is in my downloads folder. I just clicked on it, I click open, and now it's in there. So this is about, so now I like to ask a question to my sphere. What do you care about? You know, or what do you care about? How can I help? And I put myself out there all the time to help with other people, whether it be through an organization like the Kiwanis Club or through my local scouts or whatever, you know, the different organizations that I'm involved with. So what do you care about most? What do you care about most? And I don't know, how can I help? So I don't know if you want to put that in there, but that's what I'm putting. That's what I'm writing. So people tend to, yeah, when you add text. So I added text. Yeah. Okay. I can't click on that. But so I'm just going to click schedule post and click on the 13th is National World. No, it's World Caring Day.
World Kindness Day.
All right. Okay. I'm going to do it at 10 a.m. again. And I'm going to schedule. So we do a lot of talking during this 45 minutes, but not for nothing. Once you've learned this process and you're not gabbing blah, 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 like I do, you can get through this work fairly quickly, I think. And the other thing about the publishing, which I remember a couple of weeks ago, Christine mentioned, and that was really fantastic. She said, you know, when you schedule it for next week, if you want to go back and change your text or fix this or change your picture, you can easily edit that post before it goes live versus so many times I go to publish something right away and I hit publish and then I look and either I missed a comma or I misspelled a word or it's just a mess what I wrote. And I go, oh God, and I have to edit it and it's, you know, get it all fixed. So, all right, we're 35 minutes in. We got 2 posts done, okay? So we got 10 minutes to do 2 more posts. So what are we gonna do? Refrigerator, clean out your refrigerator day. What day was that?
The 15th.
The 15th, okay. Oh, that's Sunday.
Yes. But
No
yeah,
problem.
it's kind of the end of next week.
Let's see. I don't know if there's going to be a picture of a messy refrigerator.
Oh,
Here we go. Like, this is great. So Pixabay, okay? So I went to, wait, this is not Pixabay.
oh. I
must have clicked on the wrong one. Log in. Facebook. Okay, I'm in. All right, just a sec. All right, I can't. Messy. My refrigerator is so messy. It's messy. Messy. Messy refrigerator. So this is the other thing when you like. So here we are with a messy refrigerator. Credits. Why is it asking me view plans and pricing? How did I get the iStock photo? Let's do this again. All right, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna do what we're not supposed to do. I'm just gonna go to Google and see if there's a craft show refrigerator on here that I can get. So the other thing, I'm sure nobody knows how to do this or has ever done this, but you just type in a search and you go to images instead of, and here's all these, this looks pretty good. So I'm going to right click. So I'm going to use the other button on the mouse, the right click, and I'm going to click Save As. And I'm going to stay with the downloads folder. And it's called, somebody called this My Dirty Fridge. So I'm just going to let it stay as My Dirty Fridge. And then now I've got an image. And let's go back to Facebook. And I want to leave this page. And I'm going to go back. I'm in I hit leave this page, so it went to publish post. I just want to go back to schedule post. I just clicked on try business suite. So we're gonna do the business suite, and these are all my published posts. I want to do my scheduled posts. There's my 2 posts that I created this morning. Yikes. Ah! That's not what I wanted. How did I lose it? All right, let me get back. 2 seconds. All right, go to schedule. Go to create. Here we go. Okay. So I want this just on my Facebook news feed. I'm gonna write, what happened to my fridge? What happened to my fridge? Oh my gosh. OMG. Thank goodness for, is it National Clean Your Fridge Day or?
No, not national, or it just says clean out your refrigerator day.
Oh, thank goodness for today being clean out your refrigerator day. All right, thanks. There we go. And I'm going to add a photo. And there's my dirty fridge. I'm going to hit open. And there it is. Call to action. Do I want to get, I don't want that. I'm not doing any, okay. So we go over here, hit the arrow. Don't click publish. If you publish it, it'll publish it right now. You gotta click this arrow and go to schedule. Okay, and hit, I'm gonna choose the 15th, which is, and we're gonna go at 10 a.m. again, and schedule. So one thing that we talk about usually each week is how we try to put our website address on there to get them to our website. The only thing I want to be careful with is I don't always want to get them to my website. I'm trying to have conversations with people. To have conversations, not for nothing, I need them to stay on Facebook. I don't, as soon as I take them off of Facebook and I drive them to charlesflynn.howardhanna.com, it's harder to have a conversation, right? That's a lead generating website, which I do want to get leads, but it's not always what I want to do every single time. So think about that. It's not always about driving traffic always back to your website, because you might not be ready to, they might not be in a spot where they're going to click you for your information and to become a lead. You actually need to nurture these people through these conversations a little bit more before you really get to that point. And howardhanna.com is nowhere near as good a resource to have conversations with people than Facebook. Does that make sense? I mean, yeah. So think about what we're trying to accomplish and use the best resources we have to achieve that goal. So here we are, schedule posts. What happened? Okay.
Hey, Chuck, while you're doing that, I have to log off because I actually do have to teach
Yeah.
Elevate here this morning. But I just wanted to point out, instead of Evergreen, if you go to the months, Howard Hanna does already have some graphics, 3 choices for Veterans Day. So in case somebody wants to go ahead and go to those, the social media posts by month,
Okay.
they do have some in there for Veterans Day.
Got it. So is that, oh, that's in the month. So let's go to the,
No, where is it? I was just there.
is it holidays?
Yep, so you're gonna go to holidays, and then there's 12, there's one for each month.
I
Now,
got
they don't have all the crazy ones, like the clean out refrigerator, but they will have some of the other ones. And Veterans Days, there are a few choices in there, so.
So thank you, Lisa. So yeah, so that Evergreen is that last folder in that file structure of the content folder where we go to get content. But before the Evergreen folder, you can go to the folders before it. And the way you do that is through this bar right across the top. So, so here we are. We were in the social media graphics and videos. Now, you can go to Evergreen by clicking on that, or you can go back here and you can click on holidays. And here they are by month. And we're gonna click on November holidays. And here's Veterans Day. So let's click on that. Now you've got 3 different, actually, what's it, 1, 2, yeah, these are all graphics. So I like this big one in the middle, this 12 by 12. This Military Family Appreciation Month, this to me looks like this might be good for, if you wanted to do a different cover photo for the month of November for your business page, because it's Military Appreciation Month. So perhaps maybe what we'll do next week is we'll spend 5 minutes by putting something into Canva and showing you how to create a unique Facebook business page cover photo with some of this other content. So let's go back though. I'm gonna grab this big one in the middle. Oh, actually, I'm gonna grab this one down here because it's got a kid in it, and I always like stuff with little kids in it for marketing. It's got good faces. So there's my picture. It's down there. So I'm gonna go back to my business page. And I'm gonna go down to, where are we? Oh, here we are, scheduled posts. Try Business Suite. I like the Business Suite a lot. These are my scheduled posts. By the time we're working through this and we're getting back to our next post and we go to the schedule, you can see that the one you just created is there. So when we're done creating these posts, we don't necessarily have to wait until we see it. By the time we're coming back, you'll see it. So Veterans Day, is that Monday the 9th? What day is that? I lost Lisa.
Veterans Day is the 11th.
The 11th. Oh, it's on a Wednesday. Okay. All right. Perfect. So there's our Wednesday post. So thank you, Donna.
You're welcome.
So where do we go? Scheduled. There we go. Create a post. Okay. Facebook. I'm just doing Facebook. I'm not putting this on Instagram. I probably would do something else for Instagram. So write something. Thank you to all our veterans. To all our veterans and their families. And their families. Okay. So I'm going to say something else, but I'm not quite sure what that is right now. So I'm just going to get this done, and then later when I have some more time, I'm going to think about something maybe a little more thoughtful, or I'm going to try to think of a story, and I'm going to try to think of something else. But for now, I'm just going to grab this Veterans Day, click open. There it is. Okay. And I don't quite newsfeed and a link preview. I don't really want to put a link in here. I don't have anything special for. I'm going to put my local area where I live in my location. I'm going to click this blue arrow over here and click on schedule post. And I'm going to select this for schedule. Okay, click the 11th. Now, since it's Veterans Day, I want this to come on at 8 a.m. in the morning. I don't want it to come on at 10. So this is going to publish. I'm going to hit schedule. And there you go. Oh, that happened. So there you go. So you have to finish once you have to hit schedule twice. When you put your time in, you hit schedule, and on your post, you have to go back and hit schedule again. So here it is. So these are my 4 posts. Everybody, if you were hopefully able to follow along, my master guide there, and get your 4 posts done, that's awesome. This is gonna be uploaded to our YouTube channel by this afternoon. If you have a question, about anything we did, contact myself or you can contact Fantasia. And if you have something that you have a question about that you want us to try to cover next week or the week after, if you could send an email to myself and Fantasia, we'd love to answer your question. We'd love to try to add something that you're looking for. We have an idea of what we want to get to, but we're also responsive to the needs of our club. So let us know. So, all right, did anybody have any questions before we sign off? Everybody's muted. I'm the only one.
Chuck,
Yes, Donna.
Cindy Reese asked a question in the chat.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Sorry. Participants. Oh, I can't even see the chat. I'm gonna hit stop.
Okay, it asked, where do you get a list of the notable days throughout the year?
Ooh, what a good question. So we got a file. So there's a couple spots for that. I use a website called the calendar website called At a Glance. So if you do a Google search for day by day at a glance, you'll find their web portal where you can go by. I usually dial it in by month, and then within that month, every week there's a theme for every week, and then there's a theme for every month, a theme for every week, and then a theme for every day. And there's multiple themes. So on any one day, there's usually there's more than one thing that it's National Day of, right? I mean, so.
It was hard to understand the name of the website.
Okay, day by day at a glance. So let me go, I tell you what, why don't I share and I'll pull it up. Okay.
Oh, day by day at a glance.
Yeah. So here we are. So I'm going to go to the website here. Day by day at a glance. So there it is. You search that. Now this is the same place that makes the calendars, and they'll try to sell you one. These are all ones you can buy. We don't want that. Day by day. Oh. There you go. Yeah, these are all the ataglance.com. Let's try that. Now, it's this company, but I will get my link that I use and I will email it to everybody who would, I think that'd be the best thing to do, for me just to email the link.
Thank you.
Do that all the time. See if I can go down. These are all bookmarks. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, I can't. I'll email it to everybody that way. But okay, well that's it. Awesome. Well, thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys here next Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Get our social media posts done, and everybody have a great week. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.